Yeah. Hey, what's good, guys? It's your boy Moncabello, and we're back again on another episode of the One on One Street Podcast. And today we got a special guest, guys. We got Abner, and yeah, introduce yourself, man.
Hey everybody, my name is Abner Dixon. I'm currently 20 years old and I go to school in America at Bowie State University, which is in Maryland, 30 minutes from Washington, D.C., the capital. And yeah.
So tell us, like, who is Abner and what do you do for like a living?
Abner's a regular person that works hard, and I aspire to inspire the next generation and the people that come before me and after me and that lie ahead of me. I play tennis for my school, my institution that I attend. I play collegiate tennis, which is college tennis, and I'm currently studying pre-nursing and sports management. Yeah.
So how do you find that, like, pre-nursing and sports thing?
So I started off with history and then I switched over to political science, and then through taught after my first year, I was like, okay, let me expand my horizons and try pre-nursing and sports management. Sports management's fairly easy and nursing is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
interesting,
like, it's a challenge. It's hard work.
Okay, yeah, man. So, like, what do you want to become? Like, what do you want to do after you study?
So sports management related, I would like to do coaching where I can like feed other people, especially like South Africans or any international people within America, so that they can like dive deeper within it. And then with regards to nursing, gain exposure and experience within the healthcare field, the department, hopefully in America or wherever, because a lot of countries you can practice nursing, but I aspire to do so many other things related to that, like stack up my bread and then just like make things happen, moves in terms of real estate, people, connections, and I'm like in the perfect space for that. So kind of maximize my opportunity and people that I do meet. So yeah.
But how are you finding America though, since like you were here all your life and then all of a sudden you're in America? Like, how are you finding that place?
So because I grew up and I was here like from I was born till like 17, and then I moved over there when I was about to turn 18. It changes you a lot. It makes you know that you've grown. It changes your perspective of the world as a whole, because in South Africa we have a lot of foreigners, African foreigners. We do have a lot of Caucasian, but they're hidden. But in America, there's like the whole world's there, and America is not as big and as nice as it seems. America is what you make it. Yeah.
So you're saying it's different, like the way we see it on TV and everything?
Yes. What I always say to people, America's a highlight on social media. Y'all only see the highlighted version. There's like struggles where people need to like hustle and get there. People just don't have like a 40-inch bust down wig out of nowhere. It comes out of there. They like have to work hours, sacrifice, whatever. Some people, fast money is dirty money. Remember that. But then like you get people that work hard and actually make things happen. It is way different. If you want to see through thing of anything, go see for yourself.
Okay. So when it comes to friends, like, do you find it hard like to make friends, or were you able to make friends? Because I noticed on the TikTok you said it's kind of hard to approach people and it's not that easy, you know, people are very antisocial there. So what do we say about that?
Friends on the other hand, when you come there, you come with the South African energy. That's what I call it. Where you're like so enthusiastic and you're friendly and you have this Ubuntu within you naturally, because I'm like from here. But when you're there, it like humbles you a lot, because people are very like antisocial and they're very like, oh, me, my, this, that, the other. And then like people that do approach you, it's for self-gain, personal gain. So when you're there, it's like good to know people's agenda with you and understand it. Making friends is way harder. Like, y'all, we blessed, guys. We are blessed in SS way, because over there it's like you need a certain like standard. You just need to have a status when you're there. You can't just be any regular person. Well, it's hard, and people are difficult to socialize with, because oh hey, how you doing? For them it's like, why are you coming at me so aggressive? Then it's like, I'm not coming, like I'm just like So it's knowing how to come at people that stay in different spaces, because each state, each province over there is way different. So it's just knowing how to communicate and socialize and interact with the different groups of people that are there. Yeah.
So what would you say is your favorite thing about America?
I would say like it's easy access to, like, you know, if you want to go somewhere, maybe you want to take a flight to New York, Miami, California, Las Vegas. It's very like nice, the easy access, the connections you can make. One thing I will say, there's like so many more opportunities outside, but then it's like there's too many opportunities, so too much of anything's really not good. So it makes like, if you have too many options and it's just like I don't know what to choose, you end up not choosing anything. But I would say the opportunities is amazing. I love that, and I love the easy access to just go wherever. Like, I like just moving. If I'm like, okay, I have a bit of extra money, I'm gonna fly over. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So, yeah.
So, what would you say is your least favorite thing about America?
I would say the individualism of my this, me, that, everything. Like, learn how to live with another person and like understand people for them and accept them, and don't accept people for what you wish they were to be as, but for who they show up to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, from transitioning from South Africa to America, what has been your biggest challenges so far?
I would say like internal challenges that I had to face was like understanding how to move, and that people in America do things differently, and you really need to humble yourself. Yeah, you're Joba Khan, Kitty Strigal, whatever, but you're a small little piece of the whole pie that's there, because you're not only competing against people from SA, competing against people from the whole of Africa, Australia, New Zealand, like the whole world. It's not just you, there's so many other pieces there instead of you. Challenge, it's understanding that things aren't the same. I know it sounds like but yeah, like understanding that things aren't the same and you need to change, like, and you need to adjust yourself. You need to be able to evolve. You need to be able to become a reptile in different environments. You can't stay the same. Like, you can't move to another space and be like, okay, now I'm gonna do it. No, it's a different space. It's a different me. That's how it is.
Okay. So how's the weather there? Like, is it way different from here, or is it like hot today, or mostly cold? I don't know.
Okay, so their weather's extreme. They have like global warming on some other level. Like, we blessed, guys. We blessed in terms of weather people. We are blessed because the weather is very, very, very hot. Especially like if you move down south, which is closer to the equator, it's hot. And then like I stayed in Maryland, so it snows in December and January.
Oh, that's crazy.
So like if you go up north, it snows, and if you go down south, it's extremely hot. So it's like it's all where you're at, but like the weather's extreme. It's not regular. Like, we have good weather. Yeah, it gets hot, but it doesn't get as hot. Like sometimes it'll be 100 plus Fahrenheit. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, but yeah, it'll be 100 plus Fahrenheit in Texas, and then sometimes in Maryland it'll be like minus 30, and it's like it's snowing, it's cold, and people are going on with their day. It's like nothing new for them because it's their life.
Okay, let's talk about currency. Is like money more valuable there? Like, are things more expensive or less expensive? As you can see, like maybe like bread here is like 17 rand. Maybe there, I don't know, is it cheaper or what?
Certain things. Okay, what I would say before the recession, like the economic recession that's taking place currently, I would say America was cheaper. So while Trump was in power, I know people aren't for Trump, but while he was in power, he used these business tactics in order to run the country in like a good, effective way. Before COVID, it was way more affordable, cheaper, and all of that. But like afterwards, it's competing. Like, but obviously America is way cheaper. Like with anything, man, it's cheaper. But some things you will get cheaper.
And I heard something that apartments there are very expensive.
Your rent and your apartment compete.
Somebody told me that they had to stay in a car when they went there, you know.
Yeah, it's tough. A lot of students actually stay in their cars. Like, it's very, housing is tough. Like, housing is it's a challenge because the same money you make and the same money you have to pay for your apartment, your expenses, it equals. So that's why they always say live below your means, because it's a lot.
Okay, so I noticed like you were speaking about food on your TikTok too. You're saying the food is sweeter. Like, how's the food there?
So we know sugar as like actual sugar,
Yeah.
but like it's glucose for them. So it's like a form of sugar. It's not sugar, it's glucose.
Yeah.
The thing before it becomes sugar.
Okay.
So they have a lot of glucose within their foods itself as a whole, and it's for marketing and to make people come back. It's a marketing type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
America's a business. Like if you don't know that now, like
Yeah.
America's a business. So it's just a thing of what's gonna make the people come back?
Okay.
Sugar, the taste, addiction. What's gonna keep them hooked? So that's why food there is sweet. Like
Yeah.
you'll eat a piece of steak and you're like,
Sweet.
yes, it's sweet. Like the
What?
sauces are sweet,
What?
and I'm just like,
Okay.
okay.
So, what would you say is your favorite meal or food that you had?
I used to be addicted to Takis. It's like this purple crisps type of thing.
I don't know what that is.
And then I like Hershey chocolates. In South Africa, it's like Hershey's, this, but when you're there, it's like, oh, Hershey.
Okay.
No, it's not as big.
Yeah.
I love Hispanic food.
Okay.
Like I love queso, and just dip, like queso dip with nacho.
With nachos.
It's like so nice. I like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is like the whole words. It's
Yeah.
levels.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would say like Chick-fil-A and queso, Mexican food as a whole.
Okay.
I love it, but specifically queso.
Okay, so comparing South African food and American food, which one is better?
In terms of health and like longevity, it's South African food definitely.
Yeah.
I like the naturalness of our food and how organic it can be. Like you can maybe go to the shop and you can get something, but then like over there, it's like even if you do go to the store, they did something to it.
Okay.
So in terms of taste, I would say South African food has flavor,
Yeah.
but they have more spices there. But we
Oh,
have more
okay.
flavor.
Okay. So what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to study in America or like move to America, and maybe something that you didn't know before when you got there? It was like a culture shock. Like,
Okay, so the way I got there, my sister was there, my uncle was there, so we all went through tennis, right? Because we're athletes. There's ways you can go there. There's au pairing. That's a lot of ways other people go. My friend went through that. And then you can go as an athlete. And I met a lot of South African athletes, other athletes too. You can go there with academics too. Like when you hear of this distinction student, they're going to Oxford, wherever, this Ivy League, you can also go through that. And then if you're like very intelligent and you reach out to maybe one of the companies and you tell them you want to work there, and then you can get a work visa. And those are like the few ways that I am aware of that you can go there. What I would say is work hard, stay focused, and stay consistent. Consistency breeds success. Most gonna
Yes,
preach that than like anything. Whatever it is, if it's academics, if it's sports, whatever field you're trying to go in, you don't only have to go like with sports and then school. Oh, and one other thing, when you go there, there's like a lot of Africans that are old. They'll be like 28, 30, and they will be in school.
oh,
So they
crazy.
work, like even if you decide after school I'm gonna try this new skill and I'm gonna part of this trade, and then you go into it and you succeed in it. And obviously people go there when they marry somebody, but always go there on your own terms. Don't ever depend or wait on anyone. It's
Yeah.
my best advice, because
Yes, sir.
people will hold things over your neck anywhere you go.
Okay, yeah. So we've got a game right now. You're gonna choose like 3 questions from here. These are random questions in here, and yeah, answer them your best way. So wait, choose and then pass to me.
Okay.
I'll read it for you. Okay, the first question. Let's see what's in here. What do you think is the first thing that people notice when they look at you?
People think I'm African. They think I'm like Twana or Sotho or something. I think it's my height. I'm short, not very short. I'm like only 5'4". It's my accent sometimes, you know, especially like because I'm like when I go to Aldo's, always pretty like, hey, whoa, did you hear that? And I'm like, then I have to like finesse. It's definitely my accent, or people even say my fashion sense is a bit different.
Yeah.
Because I'm very like carefree. Like I'm a bit of South African and then American.
Yeah.
Like, but I would definitely say people do think I'm like Twana or Sotho or something because they don't not black.
Okay, let's go gay. Let's go gay. Be careful.
Okay.
Let me see. This one is, what would you change about society? What's the one thing you would change about society?
In America or
Like in general?
okay, there's different types of societies. So within the South African,
South African, yeah. Since we here.
I would definitely change the way I'll view the world. Be more appreciative of the space we're in. Yes, we have load shedding. Yes, we have uncontrollable corruption and stuff.
Yeah.
But be so appreciative. This is the one place where a black and a white person can shake each other's hand and not feel a certain type of way towards each other. I would change the way people view other people.
Okay.
And like be more appreciative with other people. Y'all have maximize the resources in the people that's around you. What you don't know, someone else can teach you.
Okay.
And then y'all can just switch, man. Like, free game.
Okay. One more. Let's go. Okay, let's see what we have. Kim Kardashian or Janet Jackson? I told you these questions were random.
Kim Kardashian built a brand for herself. Janet Jackson came out of wealth. I would definitely say I like Janet Jackson's movies. I like what she stands for. It's more like realistic,
Okay, yeah, that's about it. But I have one more question for you. I forgot to ask you this question.
Okay,
like South African slang. Do you ever mistakenly use South African slang in America?
Sometimes when you're speaking to an African and they're speaking maybe to a Boer or something, they're like, hey, I don't want to speak English.
Yeah.
And then they're sometimes it's the same where you're just I'm so tired because you have to alter yourself. Yeah. And then sometimes you're just I just want to relax. I just want to defrost. So it's just so sometimes I do speak Afrikaans because that's what I speak at home. Yeah. That's what I speak with my family and a few of my friends. And then I'm just sometimes I do speak Afrikaans and I'm luister kom verby, let's not just pass by because ish, it's a lot. Sometimes you're just cause if you say ish, they're gonna look at you. Even when you swear, they think it's a joke.
Yeah.
I've never imagine you're so angry and you're losing your temper and everything, and they're looking at you, they're like, wow, this African girl. Then it's just wow, ish.
Yeah. Ask you. So, if I was there, I feel if somebody was talking to me, I was gonna be oh yeah, the type of things that you used to every day. You say them every day.
You gotta know how to finesse to the language. So away would be hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
You gotta know how to readjust yourself. So it comes in line with that. But I definitely do use it sometimes. With my friends, they know what's up. I'll be ish, you know how it is. Then they're yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay, yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you for today.